OpenAI just released Sora a few days ago, and that's pretty exciting. Because, as an online content creator, I've been playing with it for a little bit, and I can see how it can be a great tool, not just for content creation, but also for development in online courses. All right, so how good and how bad is Sora? And most importantly, what are its limitations? And are the videos that it's producing those AI type videos, or are they better? In this video, I'm going to break down everything you need to know about Sora, pros, cons, limitations, and also tips and tricks that I've developed just for you for online course creation. Hi, I'm Dave, and I help entrepreneurs just like you make your online courses better and make them sell. Today, we're diving into Sora, which is a great brand new AI tool that can be used to transform text into videos. Pretty cool. However, it has a lot of limitations besides its very high potential, and you'll definitely need to know this before you get started. So here's the exciting news for content creators like ourselves. Instead of having to create everything from scratch and instead of having to worry about every single detail, you can simply put in a text and you get a video out, making the process much less burdensome. Now, this comes at a cost, however, which is based on the time limit, resolution, and amount of videos that you can create. And we'll talk about those in a minute. All right, so let's see how we can use Sora to actually create a video, shall we? You need to make sure that you're logged into your ChatGPT account, and you have to have at least a Plus subscription. That's the $20 per month subscription. Then you go and make sure that you go on Sora.com. For now, they don't have a different website, so it's not directly embedded into ChatGPT, but once you go onto Sora.com, you'll be able to actually see what's going on. And it'll take you to the library that you have, and you can check recently posted videos. You can check videos that have been featured, and you can scroll through and see what's available here. Now, if we want to create our own video, we have the prompt right here in the bottom, and we can use that to type in whatever we'd like. So, for example, let's say that I'm making a course or a lesson on fitness, and I want to showcase the importance of walking as a daily physical activity. So maybe I want some B-roll footage for that. Okay, well, we can go here and say, make a 10-second video. Actually, let's say photorealistic video of a young woman walking in, let's say, around her crowded neighborhood. All right. And here you can choose the length, resolution, the aspect ratio, how many versions you want. And versions means essentially how many options you want to get. Also, you need to make sure that you spell things right, unlike me. And then you hit create video, and it'll start creating the video. So you see it's been added to the queue. You can go on the queue and see what's going on. So here it's currently creating this one video. Usually it takes, 1-2 minutes, depending on how crowded the website is and how, the settings that you picked, for example, resolution, length, etc. But you see it's already generating 28%, and it's slowly getting to completion. And there you go. There we have our video. We can click on it and see if we like it. We can see this is a video, indeed, of a woman, and it looks pretty photorealistic to me, walking around. Now, all of a sudden, for some reason, she's now holding a guitar and playing. So we didn't say that, and we did not explain that we wanted that, but we have that too now. So as you can see, we've got some limitations in this because we did not tell it to create a video of a woman with a guitar, but maybe Sora thought that a guitar would be better. Now, if we're happy with the result, that's it, we're done. Otherwise, we can go edit the prompt and we can change it to whatever we would like. Also, we can take the video, we can cut it if we want. We can cut from the start on from the end and extend it either way, however we would like. explaining the prompt how we want it to be changed. And then we also have the remix and blend features, which we'll take a look at later. So our goal wasn't to show a woman playing the guitar because remember, our lesson was about fitness, not playing guitar. So let's fix that. So we can say here a 10-second photorealistic video of a woman walking, and we can say, actually we can change it to maybe jogging around her crowded neighborhood. Now, this supposedly will fix the guitar aspect because generally when you're jogging, you're not playing the guitar at the same time. Let's see how Sora performs. And there we have it. Now we have the urban jogger in motion. And we can click on it, and we're actually given two different options. First of all, these videos are much better because in both of them, now we have the focus on the exercise rather than, just casually walking or playing guitar like we saw before. And in fact, we were given two versions. The reason why we're given two versions is because by default, if you edit a prompt, it chooses two versions that you can choose from. And for us, honestly, both of them look pretty good. It depends really on what you want to achieve with your B-roll, or maybe we want to use them both in different occasions. Now, let's talk about what Sora does well and where it falls short. Now, you saw already that it can create videos, and it's pretty easy to use. So in fact, I would say that's one of the top things about Sora. Ease of use. You don't need any technical expertise. You don't need to know how AI works. None of that. If you can type, you can create a video. Easy like that. Now, regarding the cost, we can say that if you have the Plus subscription already through ChatGPT, then this costs $0 more because it's already included. So that's great. You already have it essentially as long as you have a Plus subscription. That's the $20 per month subscription. Now, another big pro is customization because a lot of us creating videos resort to stock footage, which is fine for the most part. However, we may sometimes want something a little bit more custom made, a little bit more tailored for our needs. And that's what Sora does exactly. We can tell it what to do, we can edit the prompt, we can blend videos in, we can do all that good stuff that makes the video clip eventually fit us perfectly. Another thing is that you can also animate images. You can upload your own image and you can tell Sora to animate it however you would like. Now be careful with this because for now it does not support facial recognition and does not support the presence of people. And that's mostly due to the fact that OpenAI was very clear about the limited uses and the potential, incorrect uses, let's say, inappropriate uses of this feature. Now, Sora also has some cons. And if you look at the subscription cost, you may think, well, you just said that the Plus already has Sora, so that's good, right? Yes, but the subscription that you have through the Plus subscription only allows you to create 50 videos per month at 480p, not great resolution, and only up to 10 seconds long. 5 seconds if you want to opt for 720p instead. On the other hand, if you buy or upgrade to the Pro subscription, which is $200 per month, so 10 times as much, then you can create 10 times as many videos. You can create up to 500 videos at 1080p, so much higher resolution, which is much better, and up to 20 seconds. So that comes at a cost of literally 10 times the amount per month. Now, OpenAI specifically stated, and I quote, Sora often generates unrealistic physics and struggles with complex action over long durations. So Sora is not great for all things, and you probably shouldn't use it for all types of videos. As I said before, I think it's great for B-roll footage or other stock footage that you couldn't find, so replace that kind of footage, but you have to be very careful because it still struggles with some of the physics. Another thing is that for the Plus tier subscribers, that's the $20 per month subscription, you will always get a watermark on the bottom right of the video showing the OpenAI's logo. And that may not look great or professional if you are trying to showcase this in, say, an online course. However, that's not the case for the Pro subscribers. That's the $200 per month subscription. All right, we talked about the basics of Sora, how it works, pros and cons. So now let me tell you how to use it and specific tips and tricks for online course creation. All right, so you need to craft very clear prompts. Just like for ChatGPT, Sora also requires you that you prompt it correctly, meaning that you specifically say what you want, the type of style you want, what you want in the shot, how long, and all those things. So you have to be very clear and transparent, and you have to explain it what you want that it is that you want to generate. Another tip is that you need to combine Sora with other tools. Now, you should not expect it, like we talked about just a few moments ago, to be able to recreate certain physics and animations really well. As you saw, as we've seen, it's really hard to do that. So if you're planning on using specific hand gestures, for example, you're showing how to use the guitar, like we saw the woman walking, although that wasn't our goal, or perhaps you're trying to show a technique in cooking, then you probably are better off recording that yourself, or have somebody record you, or you record another person doing it, as opposed to having Sora created. But you could use Sora to create some other footage of, say, people cooking or people playing the guitar, although you shouldn't use it as a technical way of showing how something specifically like that is done. Another tip is that you need to iterate. Now you need to experiment with what you got, and you need to tweak it accordingly. Like we saw before, we wanted a person walking around for fitness purposes, and it didn't turn out to be exactly what we wanted, so we just tweaked the prompt a little bit until we got what we wanted. Another thing that you can use is the blend or remix feature. So let me show you how these features work. So we go here where we found one of the videos that we generated, and let's say that we want to blend this video with another video. So let's say that we have this video. We go on blend. As you can see here, it says transition between this video and another video. We click on that and we say choose from library. You can also upload your own video if you wish. And we choose the other jogging video. We do that, and now we see that we have these two videos side by side, and we can adjust the blending however we would like. So essentially we grab these arrows, and however we grab them, you can see that we use more of one video or not, and the transition can be more steep, more abrupt, or a little bit more gentle. So let's leave it with the default for now, and let's see what happens. Now we hit blend, and this is going to create a blend of the two videos. And this is going to cost you, in a sense, one of those 50 or 500 iterations per month that you can use with Sora. So make sure that you adjust it appropriately before you hit blend. All right, and the blended video is done. So we click on it and we see what it looks like. So we see that it generated two versions of them. And we see that the blended video is actually kind of interesting because instead of blending the environment, it actually changed the person that is running. So all of a sudden, halfway through, as you can see, the person starts with a yellow tank top, and all of a sudden, boop, it becomes blue, and it turns into the person from the other video. So you have to be very careful because blending, can be one of those things that if the scenes are very different, it's going to take pieces from one and add it to the other, or essentially add them into the scene of the two. So you have to be very careful when creating these blended videos. Another tip I want to give you is that I've been talking about using Sora to create videos that are replacing B-roll footage that you otherwise wouldn't be able to find in stock footage. But you could also use it beyond just, your regular content creation. In fact, you could use videos that you generate with Sora to stimulate students to talk about a specific case scenario or a specific example or even a question. So for example, let's say that you are giving a course on business or marketing or something related to that, and you create a video of, say, two people negotiating, and you can edit and create these two people however you would like, and then you tell the audience what you think would be a great tactic for this person versus this other person, what are some prejudice that this person might have versus this other person, and things like that, according to how you tweak the video. Another example would be if you create a case where you have a video of showing a moral dilemma. like the trolley problem, for example, but instead of being that, you could tweak it however you would like. And now Sora can generate a video that is more tailored to your case scenario and have your students discuss that, whether it be in a live setting or in a forum or your Discord server. Another thing to discuss is how do we cite the content that Sora creates? Because after all, it's not something that we personally created. We didn't shoot the video, we didn't edit the video, but Sora made it. And as OpenAI specifically says, if you ask Sora to generate it for your own purposes, you don't need to cite it, which is great. So you just take it and you'll import it into your content however you would like. On the other hand, if you're going to borrow videos from other Sora users, well, first of all, OpenAI doesn't give you a direct access to downloading other people's videos, but there are Chrome extensions that you can use to do that. And you should always cite those because those are videos that you did not generate and other people did. So make sure that you cite them appropriately. Also, rule of thumb is always be transparent with your students and be upfront. If you use the AI, whether it be Sora, ChatGPT, or something else, make sure to say it because it's important to be transparent and upfront with your students. So if you're looking for a quick, relatively cheap, and efficient way to create short clips, then Sora may be worth a try. Absolutely. Now, keep in mind that Sora should be used to complement your course content, not replace it. Okay, so don't expect Sora to be a huge game changer, but you can definitely use to make your life much easier, much better, much more efficient. Sora can also be used for putting videos where you previously didn't have any videos. After all, visuals are important and they're really useful to showcase things and to keep students entertained. In fact, visuals are not the only thing that are important whenever you need to keep student engagement. There are other ways that you can structure your video and your lectures to make sure that you keep students engaged and you promote their success, which is exactly what I discuss in this video right here, where I break down everything you need to know in order to make sure that you keep your students engaged. I'll see you right there.